stadium. It's the USC Trojans and the Miami Hurricanes. We stay the State Ball again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the USC head coach before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Canes will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Williams open on the right side. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
He'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jordan. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I think one of the reasons this offense is so dynamic in the passing game is they've got multiple receivers that can hurt you throwing it. First play of the game, they get a first down throwing it to one receiver. And now in the second play, they get another first down throwing it to a different guy. As a defense, you don't know which guy to double cover. This is going to be a real cat and mouse game for the rest of this one.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Looking for a man. It's Mayaba. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Man, what a nice run by the Q. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's fourth down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught by Williams on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get up.
Unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be
picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game, opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game. Send
the tight end in motion. Hits inside. It's Fletcher. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup with the defense. Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Some misdirection with the counter. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. It'd be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And the D brings the heat, man, and they catch him a little bit off guard. Quarterback doesn't know where to go with the football. Man, the worst thing you can do on 4th down is take a sack. It doesn't matter if you get an INT. Throw that thing up. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. He holds on to it too long, and the defense gets the sack.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, it's Jordan. Oh, what a move. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Caught on the outside, it's Bowman. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Still looking for our 1st score of the game as we start the 2nd quarter. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Out wide right, it's Bowman. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Scanning the field, it's Ncaa. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Trojans! The first points of the day. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bunch formation for these receivers. Tight end now in motion. Straight ahead, it's Fletcher. Plows through the defense. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Ncaa. Got it behind the line. It's Fletcher. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Looking to the big tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. At the 40, there he goes. Tons of room in the middle. The 20, the 10, touchdown Hurricane. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out about the QB play. Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Ncaa. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. On the move. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Goes high to pull it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Jordan. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the back. They just keep firing. Right side, it's Jordan. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball.
A shot toward the end zone. He's got it. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Jordan. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. Deep in the end zone, it's Miller. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To throw, it's Ncaa. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Throws for the tight end. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. They're all over him. Being chased. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Drops back on first down. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
All even here in the third quarter as they get set to snap it on 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Throwing, Ncaa. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Ncaa. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Quick give. It's Jordan. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Bowman. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basket.
Caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here's Ncaa to throw. They'll run the screen. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
And if this offense wants to get back in this football game, I think they're going to see a lot of this. Defense playing a little bit more zone, conservative, great eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, batting the ball down. They're going to force you to throw the football down the field.
Darian Ncaa from the gun on 3rd down. Left side is Jacobs. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
Still running at the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. At the 20, he's got space. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They'll move the tight end. In the red area, it's Fletcher. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's...
Makes a catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Canes. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
He'll try to do it himself. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Here comes the heat. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand, first of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
The Trojans are flying down the field. Grabbed over the middle, it's Barber. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. The ride. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They give it to him again. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Running inside, it's Jordan. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out wide right, it's Bowman. They've got him corralled. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Ncaa. Look out! Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Trojans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Driving forward, it's Jordan. Just smothered on the play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Give to the running back. Knocked down immediately.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity to push this game into OT.
He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down?
Well, they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big